This was really interesting because the entire football world seemed to say, Tua, you have to walk away without kind of giving him much autonomy over the decision. You have to walk away. And I know that it came from a good place. I know that it's just former players and media members, fans wanted the best for Tua in the long term. But I reserved doing that on Friday morning. I reserved doing that on Friday night on CNN. I reserved doing that this morning on SiriusXM's NFL Radio with the pregame show that I do there, and I'm going to reserve doing that now. I really don't think it's my place to tell Tua what he should do with his life. And I would just say, I know people want him to be safe and be able to talk with his kids and walk with his kids and not deal with long-term ramifications. But you do have to empathize with this dynamic of Tua Tagovailoa's journey throughout football. That is that Tua began his career in the NFL with serious doubts, I think, within his own locker room and from his own coach, Brian Flores. You spoke about that earlier in the offseason, but how Flores was really negative and really critical, telling him that he doesn't belong there. And there were reports of anonymous teammates saying, I don't see it with him. Well, he kind of got to turn a page when Mike McDaniel took over, and McDaniel empowered him. And so we believe in you. We want you. We think you're the best man for the job. And he has responded with last year an excellent season and a guy that led them to the playoffs last year with a full year under his belt. And they've gone to the playoffs the last 2 years, and they have a dynamic offense. And this year they're a contender. You just get this huge contract as well, and you have a coach that wants you to be the guy. It would be really hard under those circumstances to say, and now I'm done. I'm not saying it's an easy decision one way or the other. I'm just saying it's not our decision one way or the other. And so whatever Tua's decision is has to be okay with everybody else. It's not our place to tell him how to live his life. And if it is that he wants to continue playing football in spite of these injuries, that has to be okay. It has to be okay with people. It might be uncomfortable, but it has to be okay. And I'm not going to sit here and tell him what he should do. It's certainly interesting because everybody is telling him not to do what he is intending to do, apparently. But his intention has to be his intention, which apparently is, I'm going to continue playing football.